Call me up on the phone, but it's getting late, and I kinda just wanna go home. You say I spend too much time alone. There's this place, there's gonna be a party. You should come out and you should join me. And I hear Rebecca's gonna be there. So I breathe in slow and I let it out. My tongue is swollen fat and it is sticking to the roof of my mouth. You ask if I'm gonna come and I say, when can you pick me up? It was the best damn party that I've ever been to. I wanna get drunk, dance to all my favorite tunes. At least 10 girls to every dude. Yeah, the best damn party that I've ever been to. Do you wanna make out in the back room? And it's okay, they all know I'm after you. The beer is flowing free, and I heard you were looking for me. But everyone says that you went out to find some weed. So pour the shots, 'cause I'm here to get fucked. And hey, this is my song, so turn the music up. And lines go thin as I start to black out. I am running for the back door and trying not to open my mouth. I'm making it time to find you alone with a bottle of wine. It was the best damn party that I've ever been to. I wanna get drunk, dance to all my favorite tunes. At least 10 girls to every dude. Yeah, the best damn party that I've ever been to. Do you wanna make out in the back room? And it's okay, they all know I'm after you. So let's bug out, stay out, don't fall asleep till the sun comes back down. My last chance for a romance that till right now I have only dreamed about. This is real, this is really happening. I don't know what to do with my hands. You're leaning close and whisper, one last dance. Yeah, the best damn party that I've ever been to. I got so drunk, danced to all my favorite tunes, but I don't remember talking to you. It was the best damn party that I've ever been to. I think we made out in the back room, and it's okay, 'cause now you know I'm after you.
And we'll believe the honest, be hopeful, and try not to undo that which was built all around me. Take it all the way back to the melody. All we want is a attack back where we wanna be, and all we had was our ways about it all. I think you don't know now, but it could be so much better, yeah. I just need a band to save me. I just need a song of hope, and I wish somebody would amaze me still, and not make me feel like I'm alone.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen and ladies of the Nexus. Welcome to this Thursday night throwdown between the GBs and the Fallen Lords. The coin toss was won by the GBs, and they selected first pick. But before we get into that and all that, I want to let everybody know I am casted by one of the cutest voices on the entire internet. She is a team player of mine on Phoenix Rising Amethyst. Her name is Docket. Docket, say hi to everybody.
Hi, guys.
I know, I just can't get enough of that. All right, so getting into the bands, we had Towers of Doom and Battlefield of Eternity. And for the Fallen Lords, we have Cursed Hollow and Sky Temple. So taking away the big maps. And they are taking us to Braxis Holdout, the Fallen Lords are, for Game 1. I'm just going to look and see if we're ready. We're not quite there yet. Still waiting for a couple of people. So what do you think of Braxis Holdout, Docket? Actually, before we get into that, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself? Who you play for, your role, so on and so forth.
Yeah, right now I am DPS for Phoenix Rising Amethyst, and I'm just super stoked to be here. I casted once with Spar before, and I really enjoyed myself, so I'm back for more.
I know, just can't get enough of me. I totally understand. I totally get it.
How could I get enough of you, Spar? You're wonderful.
Totally surprised me, though, because then she sees my face with my ugly mug and my beard, and, I'm surprised I haven't scared her away by then. But alright, Braxis Holdout, I'm going to say it's one of my more favorite maps. I really enjoy playing on it, depending on the role that I need to play for the team. Usually I'm damage. So there's a lot of great heroes on this map that can be played. So I can't wait to see what we're going to get. I'm just going to check the teams, see if we're ready. Oh, it looks like we are still waiting on a couple of people. So let's just hold tight. I'm just going to put some music on while we wait for other two to keep everybody entertained. And as casters, we will be right back once our lobby is ready. I just have to find that stupid button. Oh, did I say it out loud? Ha ha ha. I also want to throw out there that if you are new to the stream, if you're not, welcome back. If you are new, please leave a follow. It helps me greatly. It shows me your love. And I do cast quite often for NGS. This is going to be a really exciting matchup tonight. I'm semi-familiar with players on both teams, so I don't know. It's going to be a hard-fought domination for either team. I'm guessing 3 games. What do you think, Docket?
I'm not 100% sure. I'm hoping that it's 3 because I really like to cast 3. I think it keeps it more entertaining, but I guess we'll just have to see how it shakes out.
Exactly. Again, we're still waiting on 2 people to finish what they're doing and to get into the game, so this shouldn't be long. And we get this battle underway. I hope everybody's having a really exciting weekend. I hope everybody's staying safe and taking care of each other. Can't wait for the weekend coming up. Docket, any plans for the weekend?
Oh, I'm working. You know I work weekends.
Working is still something.
It is something.
Oh, hey, Johnny. Right now, Phoenix Rising Amethyst consists of Space Pope as our tank. We have Sylvester Chung as our offlaner. Docket plays DPS. I play DPS. And Little Barista probably one of the most underrated healers in the entire fulcrum or broad spectrum of all of NGS. She also plays with Girls Gang Squad. She played in a tournament, finished second place. Phenomenal healer. You're still missed though, Johnny, that's for sure. Your personality always made us laugh. Are you playing on a team these days, Johnny's, or are you just relaxing? Hey Negloid, yes, we are Division E West. Yeah, I 100% agree with you, John. Currently, Phoenix Rising Amethyst is sitting 7th. We're playing our 8th place opponent, Kingfishers, after this cast tonight. I do not know if it's being casted or not. We really want to push for the domination, that's for sure, just for the points to secure our playoff spot. We'll see how it goes though. I think the worst fault of Phoenix Rising Amethyst, and Docket may agree, is it seems every season we have roster changes. So it's tough to, get everything locked down. But we're finding a way. Phoenix Rising Esports has great coaches and friends to help. Oh, it looks like everybody's there. Alright, I'm just going to fade out of this. If you want to let them know we're ready, Docket, and they can start whenever they're ready. Okay. Alright, little no casters ready. Okay, good. Yeah, I believe it is top 8, yes. Our one advantage though is we were able to take a match. Oh, I'm going to mute this music. Just so we can get ready and let us get into the draft. Everybody, here we go. Game 1 of this best of 3 between the GBs and the Fallen Lords. And of course, I lose Docket, so I gotta fix that really quick. There, I think now I have her. Her pretty little flower. She doesn't show her face because she's so beautiful. Her hair is just to die for. And I'm really glad she doesn't show her face because you guys would all want to Docket to start casting because you'd never see me again.
You crack me up, Spar.
That's my job. Crack people up. Alrighty, so as we're getting into this game, we have first ban Lunara. Probably a target pick, but Lunara's strong. And Stukov, another good a good hero on this map. Followed by a Lucio. I wouldn't give Lucio a lot of credit on this map. I mean, in the right hands, with high five and such, he can be pretty strong. I really like the Rexar band. I'm taking that away. And we have a first pick Asmodan. What do you think of what we see so far, Docket?
I think it's going to be fun. I think that the Rexar ban was a smart ban on this map. Point control is very valuable.
It is all about that top point. Now, are we going to see a Brightwing picked up with the side of the Fallen Lords? Brightwing probably one of the most requested healer on this map. Oh, we're going to go with the Tassadar and the Thrall. Really like the Tassadar, defending on his build. But if he goes trait build, he's got massive clear if they don't get the objective or clearing the Zergs in general. I mean, just blows them apart. And Thrall, pretty strong offlaner. So we're followed up with an Anduin Varian. I'm not going to go out on a limb and say that's a taunt Varian. I can see Colossal Smash, maybe Twin Blades for boss steal. What do you think so far, Docket?
I I would agree. I don't think that it's going to be a taunt variant. I would be a little bit surprised if it were.
So we have a Sonya ban, taking that away from the off lane. That's good. Sonya is a pretty good counter to Thrall until about level 7. And then I think, depending on the build Thrall goes, I think Thrall starts taking the advantage. And Stitches gets banned out, so no hooker shenanigans. Oh, hooky. Sorry, I shouldn't say hooker. Docket gets offended when I talk like that. Makes her flash back to the days, just as a young adult and all that, She came over on, if she never admits it, she came over on a boat, everybody. A really big, rich boat. Alright, so we have Zul'jin Malfurion picked up. I like what I'm seeing from the Fallen Lords.
Interesting.
So we may have a taunt variant, because that's a Dahaka.
I think we have a taunt variant.
We have a taunt variant. And I really like the Jaina pickup. Who do you give the draft to? Oh, we got one more person to pick.
Yeah, let's see.
Sorry. I think the taunt with the Asmodan and Jaina and Chastise from Anduin can create a lot of nice lockdown. And ETC is the tank. I like it. I'm a big ETC fan. Alright, so while we're waiting, I'm just going to throw a quick promo on, and then we will get into the game. Be right back. Alright, so we're loading in, and for the side of the GBs, we have A-Rock on Dahaka, Tom on Jaina, Jeezy Cheesy on Varian, Wadi Fathom on Asmodan, and some pack on Anduin. Who do we have for the Fallen Lords?
We have Icer189 on ETC, Beef Prime on Zul'jin, Universe on Thrall, Slapdasher on Malfurion, and Peanut Butter on Tassadar.
Nice, easy names for you to pronounce. Not like the last time.
Last time it was so hard.
we
casted... I felt so bad because I knew I butchered those names.
That's all good. Okay, once we get started, I'm going to switch straight to the bottom. Going to zoom out. Going to bring up talents, and then I'm going to leave screen really quickly and start a prediction for everybody. I will be right back. If Doc, you want to chat or not, entirely up to you. Maybe give an overlay of how this map gets played.
Yeah, so on this map there are 2 different points. The objective has 2 different points. In order to capture the objective, you have to capture both points for a certain amount of time. And then Zerg waves are released, and whoever got the most time has the biggest Zerg wave.
Wrapped up in a nutshell. Alright, let me get this prediction going and I'll get us into some sound. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. There we go. Let's go back to there. Let's get into game. And as the game goes on, if I'm too loud, if Doc is too loud or too quiet, or the game volume is too loud or too quiet, please feel free to let me know. I can adjust accordingly. What are we looking at here? Asmodan went for the hero hit, which I like. And Tassadar's going static charge. I mean, I like static charge. I do. I just feel on this map specifically, trait, you can get a lot of value while putting out good damage, especially in the format. How's the top lane looking, Docket?
Looks like it's kind of hard because it looks like Dahaka's losing the fight, but he's still kind of holding his own a little bit. So nothing too concerning yet on either side.
Captured by the side of the GBs, right away onto that camp. smart call. I think that's a really wise decision. No camps yet on the side of the Fallen Lords. Oh, we have an invade here down below. Let's see what happens. Anduin's running. Zul'jin chasing him. First blood goes to the side of the Fallen Lords. Anduin goes down. Second blood with Azmodan and Jaina. 3 for 1. Oh, it's going to be 4. Ooh, the 4-man
really
bottom
good.
gets wiped. It's a slobber knockin'. That's what I gotta say. Luckily, it is early in the game. Death timers are really short. So, I mean, everybody will be back to be able to contest if they so want. Dahak is seeming to get a bit of an advantage in the top lane. But I mean, that was an incredible fight as an engage on the side of the Fallen Lords, I thought. What do you think?
Absolutely. And I think that getting on the point was a very... they were there. Like, it was the priority and they were there. It's very impressive.
But now, the taunt variant comes online. So now he's a real boy, as we all know. And with this blow up, I mean, once taunt variant gets underway, he can just start picking people off. Big knockback. Taunt on DTC. 52 stacks for Azmodan already. Doing extremely well. Both beacons channeling up top. The Hawk is a little bit hurt, so ETC escapes. They were not able to stop it in time. They did get on the point. They had the pressure. Just, I mean, we knew that early game, you know, with a taunt variant, you got to give up some things, right? And I do think it's going to change. So the Hawk now comes bottom. Has to be careful. There's a 4-man down here. Let's see what's going on up top. They get a taunt onto the Thrall, but he does manage to get away. What do you think of the Frost Armor from Jaina for her level 4?
For her level 4?
Yeah, something I don't see too often.
I mean, it does make sense. Just because it gives her physical armor, and they have the Zul'jin, which I feel like it makes a lot of sense. I don't see it picked too terribly often, though. So, top level does manage to get the wall and both towers down. But that's about it, though. Thrall's pushing. Dahak is working his way back up top. I think when 7 gets on for Dahaka, depending on what he chooses to go, he will start getting stronger. In the meantime, we do have the Fallen Lords taking their Bruiser camp. Thrall's working on the Siege camp. And on the other side, the GBs are getting their camp, their little flame, is that a flame walker camp, I think it is? I'll know in a second when they attack. Oh yeah, they shoot. Almost like I know what I'm talking about in this game. Only almost. And again, I want to welcome everybody to this Thursday night throwdown, this best of 3 between the GBs and the Fallen Lords. So far, early game favor is on the side of the Fallen Lords. I mean, if they push, they could get keep. ETC up to 14 globes on his Prog Rock. Tassadar at 85 on static charge, still a little bit to go. Azmodan, he's working his way. He's 116 right now. So let's see what the call is. Beacons are being called. I think we're going to see a rotation to the camp. That's exactly what we're getting here. But they are going to lose a fort in this. They have lost bottom Sippy Cup.
beacons are online. Gonna quickly clear up their minions. Both teams on pace to get to level 10. 10 will come online for the Fallen Lords first.
Looks like the Fallen Lords are rotating up.
They do get 10s. We'll wait till they all get picked, then have Docket in her perfect voice announce them all for you guys. And they looks like they are pushing top towards to counter push, so it gives a chance. Looks like the Thundering goes out. 10s are online for the GBs.
The Hawk is gonna get caught. Yep.
And Headhunter is completed.
Alright, it looks like we have Sundering, Tranquility, Black Hole, Mosh Pit, and Tazdingo.
Perfect. And on the side of the GBs, we have Adaption, Water Elemental, Shield Wall, Tide of Sin, and Light Bomb. Not 100% sold on Adaption and Tide of Sin. I mean, I understand the value because, you know, I've used both when I play the heroes. Just with Vadi Fathom, he's such a good sieger. He could just walk up to a gate, drop his other ultimate, all his minions, and literally just bring that stuff down. Both forts gone. One fort gone on the side of the Fallen Lords. And looks like we're going to get an engage here for bottom point. There's going to be 5 people down here. Oh, Azmodan gets caught out. I'm sorry. You can go ahead and say it.
Yeah, it looks like Jaina had to back. And Azmodan just got caught out. We've got a camp pushing top. Let's see.
Alright, we're both Jaina players. What do we think of Water Ellie here? As opposed to Ring of Frost?
The Water Elemental, of course, is good for additional damage. I'm more of a fan of Ring myself because I really like CC. I feel like, along with the Taunt variant, it would have been nice to have another layer of
oh,
CC,
we have a death. Thrall goes down. Carry on.
Mm-hmm. I think that Ring would have been a lot more. I think roots are nice. I like roots, but Water Elemental is always good for additional damage.
Yeah, and slow. And I do agree with your point with the Ring of Frost. You know, just a bit more CC for like Azmodan to dunk on. So Jin goes down. Anduin getting credit for that kill, but we all know it was a team effort.
Looks like Doc is taking bot.
Good wall by the Tassadar.
Absolutely.
They do have the opportunity to push in here if Dahaka has a burrow. I mean, the 4v4.
Soljin is up and on his way.
Big Thunder goes out. Conch goes out. Thrall goes down again. Varian goes down. Mosh goes and misses everything. But he, you know, he's just showing off. I like what the Hawk is doing here. He's trying to push. There's not much they can do without their variant. The Hawk is just a little too far forward. They're going to lose this channel, so this will be pushing bottom.
Adaptation goes out.
I mean, they do have a 33% Zerg, so that's gonna, you know, it's not big, but it's something. On the other side, we do have 100%, but it's being beaten down rather quickly. They're trying to keep him here from getting to the wall, and short of the falling lords making their way to the bottom and putting pressure. They're going to clear the third wave up really quick. Krog gets done by ETC, so he'll be able to give healing to people around him. Meanwhile, top lane, they are pushing for keep wall. I like the Ice Fury wand and the Stormfront for Jaina. Gives her a bit more range so she can stay safe. A bit more bulk. They got an ETC into a taunt.
No
Light bomb goes out. Big knockback, but they got him. They were gonna get him.
There we go.
ETC goes down. Black Hole catches Anduin. Troll gets credit for it. Troll's running. They do get a tongue, and they finish this off though. Oh, maybe a lack of communication on that Asmo dunk. If they had hit Malfurion when Dahaka got that tongue on him, that could have been the end of Malfurion.
Absolutely.
And again, everybody, if there's no one complaining, so I'm guessing sound levels are fine. So I want to thank you guys all for joining in for this Thursday night throwdown for this best of 3 in the D-SouthEast. It's been a really good match so far. Pretty back and forth. 8-4 in kills. Doesn't really show the game itself. Level shows it. Nice Deed of Faith by the Dahaka, from Anduin onto the Dahaka. Mosh is up.
Finished part of the camp.
16s are online for Falling Lords, but I think they're going to get the GBs will have theirs right after this camp gets picked up. I mean, if we take away the 4 kills that the Fallen Lords got in that camp invade off the beginning, I mean, it's pretty much an even game. And you can even see those 4 kills didn't amount to like a super amount of experience. Sundering goes out. Puts that on a cooldown. Negloid, I 100% agree. It is a very back and forth game. I think it's gonna boil down to one mistake or a team wipe. And
I would agree.
That'll probably be the end of the game.
Beacons are recharging, and the Zerg are growing agitated.
That's what the plan is. We have 5 for both teams. A lot of damage onto the Dahaka. Dahaka goes down. Now they are definitely going to need to back up. Light bomb goes out. Anduin manages to get away. Nice escape for some pack.
That was a good escape.
Beacons are now activated for both teams. 21 seconds, about
They're
20
posturing
seconds.
for boss.
Posturing?
Yeah. Looks like they're thinking about getting it.
It has been spotted out by the Azmodan. Now, are they going to go for the invade? Maybe a little too late. Big mosh pit. That's going to secure Anduin. The Varian's fighting to get out. Gets caught by the black hole. Big separation of the team, though.
Yes. Jaina's gonna, yep.
Jaina's going to yep what?
Yeah, Jaina's gonna die. But it looks like boss is pushing top, and it looks like that they're, or at least Asmo and Dahaka are rotating up.
This boss is going to do a little bit of damage in 16 minutes, followed by that Zerg wave. And with this double kill, I mean, it's pretty much guaranteed 100% Zerg wave for the side of the Fallen Lords.
Absolutely.
Oh, they got the Hawk trap. Nice Yeet of Faith by the
that was a
Anduin.
good pull.
So now, without a keep, Boss and Zerg go into core.
This was a reckless plan. Legions of Zerg have caught our scent.
Can they defend this? Could this be game? I mean, the Boss isn't going to do a lot, but what's coming behind him is going to do a lot.
Absolutely. But with how quick they cleared that wave earlier,
And now they have it, but now everybody's here too.
that's a good point.
They don't have Mosh. That's the only thing that's missing.
Ooh.
You got to sleep onto the Hawka, get a Sundering. The Hawk is down. That's one.
Water Elemental goes out.
Zerg pushing on core, hitting rather quickly. Jaina's trying to do her best. Nice stasis. ETC catches two. Oh, with the follow-up on the root. That is a good game, going over to the side of the Fallen Lords. I thought it was a really good game. A lot of Shrine Control was definitely in favor of the Fallen Lords, but game-wise, it seemed to be pretty back and forth. 12-4 are the kills. For healing, we have 53,000 by Malfurion, 40,000 by the Anduin, and let's look at our top DPS. We have Zul'jin at 58, Thrall at 49, with Azmodan at 46. Alright, let me bring up our map. Check this off. Alright, we'll bring up the best of map for everybody. Play some music while we wait for our next lobby to be introduced to us. Be right back.
This is not the end, she says. She's drenched in blood.
I'm also finishing up the predictions for everybody. See if anybody predicted. So what are your final thoughts on that first game? What did you think of it?
It's always just so fascinating how late game decisions or late game kills really make or break the game.
100% agree with you.
Like for example, if they had boss split after that boss was taken and they hadn't lost, I feel like it could have potentially gone a different way. And I feel like the boss and the Zerg wave was still definitely would have been really difficult to clear, but it's possible that if they didn't get wiped, or if those two picks hadn't happened, that they could have at least gone.
Nope, we have our map. And for those of you, we're going to Tomb of the Spider Queen. I'm just waiting to see who selected it. Haven't updated, so I'm going to ask them. And it was picked up by the Fallen Lords. You can go ahead and let them know that the casters are ready if you so choose. All right. Let's see how our teams are doing. Looks like everybody's getting ready to go. So let's see what happens here. There's the Fallen Lords taking it to another small map, so they must prefer smaller maps with Tomb of the Spider Queen. And I mean, this is up for grabs. I mean, hopefully the GBs can come back, take us into a third game. But how for the Fallen Lords to micromanage that first game was really impressive.
I agree.
So let's see what happens when we get onto the Tomb of the Spider Queen. Do you like this map?
So-so.
Yeah, I feel the same way, you know?
I'm not the biggest fan of smaller maps.
That's right, everything's got to be big in your life. I get it. All right, we are getting into the draft, so let's join the teams and see how we can talk about what's coming up. I will be doing a winner's interview at the end. So, oh, how did I lose my docket?
Keep losing me, Spar.
There we go. And again, for those of you who are new, this is my ugly face, my big ass beard. And again, I want to welcome you all to this Thursday night throwdown. At least we have some entertainment for Thursday night. A lot of games going on tonight, as well as Doc and I have a match after we finish here. Looking forward to that one.
I'm super excited.
They're always super excited.
What's the point of not, like, I don't know.
I know.
It's really boring if you're not excited all the time.
It makes sense, you know, if you're gonna get excited, get super excited, right? Don't do it half-assed, you know, like, oh, I'm excited.
Exactly.
Right? Just, you know, like, I'm super excited. That makes 100% sense to me. Well, we have same bands as first game with Lunara Stukov. So I'm gonna think those are target bands.
Ooh. Another same band.
Lucio, I would argue on this map, though. Lucio can be pretty strong with the speedy rotations, the ability to set up the ganks, the boops.
Absolutely.
So I could totally see the respect of the Lucio band. We have the early Sonya band this time.
Mm-hmm.
Another strong hero on this map. All right, first pick for the GBs. What are they going to show? I mean, they could lock Azmodan again. This is a better map for him. It's such a small map. He can stay in the mid and just dunk everywhere. It's going to be a Junkrat. So I'm going to say I wouldn't be surprised to maybe see a Joe Azmodan. I mean, that'll get him sacked pretty freaking fast.
For sure.
Oh, they're going with a Brightwing Zul'jin. Brightwing, not as much value with the global on this map, but the polys can be as annoying as heck when you're trying to turn in or something. I mean, Brightwing has stall for days.
Absolutely.
Stitches, Anduin. I'm going to call it. We're going to see at least one Gorge into Yeet of Faith. And walk that person right behind the tower and they're going to die. I casted a game quite a while ago, and it was the first time I ever saw Stitches do the hook into the Gorge, into the Yeet of Faith, run behind the wall, and just kill him. It was like, man, that was incredible. But it didn't catch on as quite as much as I thought it would have.
Yeah. I feel like it's kind of a difficult combo just because you have to make sure that Leap of Faith's up. Because that has a longer cooldown. So I feel like sometimes it just requires really decent communication.
Yeah, but then again, if Stitches goes for the speed off the globes, I think he's in a good position. I mean, Tomb of the Spider Queen's a pretty small map, so if Stitches gets a hook, he's covering at least half the map before his 13. You know, he catches somebody at 10 with Gorge. I mean, he can pretty much hook him and walk right back to him.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, Anduin's just going to sit there and throw confetti on Stitches saying, yay, nice job, well done. Oh, the May Deathwing here. What do you think about that?
Sounds like this is going to be a fun match.
Love the Orphea. As a person who sometimes has been known to maybe try Deathwing, Orphea is a really dangerous counter.
Ooh.
And we have Leoric. So not really a Wombo. Well, they do have a nice Wombo combo set up. You know, you can go, you entomb, Eternal Feast, Light Bomb onto Stitches or Leoric, and then Junkrat just comes in with a Riptire and blows them, or if he goes Rocket Ride. And we're having Tychus. So who do you think won the draft?
Honestly, I think I'm going to give it to, I don't know. Because I think that Deathwing is going to get eaten alive by Orphea and Leoric.
I think the GBs have less burden of execution than the Fallen Lords on this map.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's get into the game. Let me introduce the players to you. We have for the GBs in Game 2, A-Rock on Junkrat, Tom on Stitches, Jeezy Cheesy on Leoric, Whitey Fathom on Orphea, and Sumpack on the Anduin.
We've got Beef Prime on Zul'jin, Icer189 on May, Universe on Brightwing, Slapdasher on Deathwing, and let's see, Peanut Butter on Tychus.
Alright, tacking out. Gonna make a quick prediction for everybody. Let's see if people think this is gonna go Game 2, third game, or is it over? Let's find out. Put a timer on this. Let's go about there. Back to channel, and let's give you guys some volume. As Rodar, you can root for whoever you'd like. Ooh, Stitches get taken out before the Yeet can come out. I like the angle Deathwing came in at. That was really impressive though. Orpheus gonna do Orphea things. Jin coming down to lay a beating to Orphea. Let's go up top. Peanut Butter pushing hard on Leoric up here. Leoric's going to totally change when he gets to level 7. Oh, this is going to be a gank onto Orphea. And that is second blood. I don't know if that was a helping hand or trying to hook. Come on, GBs. You guys can do it. Just regroup. Leoric's pushing solo top. Surprised he's not bottom, going against Deathwing. We do have a small bet. People thinking this is going to be a domination.
Looks like it's 4v3 bot.
Yep, coming down there now. Yida Faith goes out. Stun onto Stitches.
Brightwing gets
Oh, they
caught.
got Brightwing. So trading it back 2-1. Good counter kill. Keeping themselves in the game. Gets level 5 first. Junkrat going up, so I would expect he's going to go Steel Trap. More Steel Traps. Ah, I love creepy Steel Traps. Chasing. I just love playing Junkrat with those things. The Fallen Lords have turned 17 in, but otherwise he's still pretty close. Definitely needs to be careful. He can't get silenced, but he can get held in place by those traps. Oh, look at this. Nice hook by Stitches. Tom pulling it out. Orphea finishing off the kill. Turn-in is available for the Fallen Lords, as well as the GBs. I'm wondering if anybody in the audience knows what the GBs stand for. Is that like the slight name for like the GBs, you know, you get when you're all creeped out or something? Or are they all from Great Britain? Or are they like, I don't know. You gotta keep it a PG rated cast, so.
Yeah, I thought of the heebie-jeebies myself.
Big hook. They get the stun, but May is able to escape. Two to two kills, very back and forth starting off. Fighting for the turn-in. Orphea sneaks bottom to drop hers in. They just need A-Rock to finish. Looks like they are going to crash on him. No, they do not.
Why didn't they stop him? Wow. Interesting.
Maybe they didn't see the channel bar. Do we have a Yida Faith? We do. Look at Stitches just walking through that stun like, even if I'm just fat, you still can't stun me. Sorry, big bone.
Looks like they're probably gonna push mid. Orpheus coming up. Never mind, they're headed bottom.
I like this call to go bottom. because they have been putting a lot of pressure down here. So I mean, the fountain's going to go down. That'll give them an advantage, and I think they may lose this fort. That trap is in a really nice spot. Oh, it expires. Big hook. There's a freeze. Brightwing goes down. Stitches goes down. Trades 1 for 1. Abbreviation for dog? Okay. I would have thought that would be GD for Great Dane, but I don't know all the dog species out there. I leave that to Doc. She should be informed that way.
Deliver the gems to my altar.
Now the Red Weavers are stepping down. Hands online for both teams.
Join the red ones in battle.
New York caught, but he's going to be able to get away. Alright, quickly, for the GBs, we have Riptire, Gorge, Entomb, Eternal Feast, Light Bomb. What do we have on the other side?
We've got Blinkkill, Tasdingo, Burn Beneath My Shadow, Avalanche, and Commander Odin. Wow, I cannot talk today.
That's okay. I know. You're just super excited for the match tonight. No, there's the Gorge. Can you get him behind the wall or close to? Pretty close. Oh, there's the Eat of Faith. I think they got her. Oh, yes. Nice. May blow up.
It's like they're rotating up. Not gonna catch Tychus today. Oh, they got Brightwing.
No, Eternal Feast too.
I really enjoyed that combo, the Junkrat Trap Hook combo.
For sure.
It's like they're going boss.
They don't have turn-in, so I think boss is a pretty good call. They do have a trap. Now 2 traps. Odin's being popped. This is going to be a big fight. They are split. Cataclysm comes in to take it. Stitches goes down. Odin is trapped. Odin's going to go down.
Entombed. Looks like they got boss. The Fallen Lords got boss.
I think that was the best they could hope for out of that. If they stayed on boss, I think they would have lost a lot more people.
I agree.
And they don't, and Fallen Lords does not have turn-in, so they don't have to worry about Red Weavers coming, but they will be coming shortly afterwards. The York's going to get stunned. Good escape.
Tychus is coming in.
Odin is not up yet. Definitely takes off to somewhere, goes up in the air, which is super exciting to see. A lot of soak down here at the bottom. They got 13s first. And gobbling up all those experience globes. Camp gets taken on the side of the Fallen Lords. So that Bruiser camp is pushing through mid. Oh, there it goes. Do we have a light bomb? No light bomb. Eternal Feast is going to go out though. You're going to trap May, but she's going to get out of it. Nice hook. Gotta give kudos to Stitches. This hooks are so on point.
I agree.
Oh, can they get one more shot on the Deathwing?
So low.
Oh, they do get Tychus though. They are chasing him. The new Deathwing had to go. He's got Skyfall though, so that'll help him heal. quick grab of the siege camp bottom. And they do have turn-in. Both teams have turn-in. Tom trying to turn in, gets it. I really like how this early to mid game's going on the side of the GBs. They're definitely coming out. Go ahead.
I agree. I think that they're really shining on this map, I think, so far. Those combos have been on point.
Best Deathwing skin in the game, if I may say so. Oh,
like they're gonna push top.
Smart call. It is the ball swing. Odin's off. Riptire's coming out now. Oh, big hook onto Tychus. Do they have a light bomb? No, they don't. Big snowball. Didn't get caught by the wall. Light bomb barely hits May.
No follow-up on the May.
Now the teams seem to be split. Stitches went after the May and the rest went after the Brightwing. They're in a bad spot now, depending which angle they want to come at them from. But 16s are online. They got about half level advantage for the side of the East. Eternal Beast going out. Gonna keep going. Doing damage to that point. Stitches goes down. Entomb goes out. Seven to 5 of the kills. Slightly in favor for the GBs going into the second game. And there's going to be a turn-in. I like this call. Too late. Thought it would have been great to get their camp to help them counter push the mid. But meanwhile, the bottom lane push all the way back. That web weaver is not going to get much value. Good chastise. I think if they had the hook there, Brightwing was dead. It was pretty close though. Really good escape with the blink heal.
I agree.
So all that's left is mid. Ooh, hook barely misses. They do lose mid fort to semi-healthy web weaver. That's about as far as it's going to go. And then bottom's going to get no value whatsoever. Poor web weaver's back there. I have no friends. They have a catapult shooting at me. Somebody help me.
Junkrat is rotating bot.
Five-man rotation coming from the Fall North spot. So it looks like they're going to try and push for the final fort. Oh, hook misses. All heroics, excuse me, all heroics are up and ready.
Oh, two misses.
Brightwing totally juked the crap out of the entire team there.
Yes, he did.
Holly goes out. Chastise. Riptire's going out, focusing, trying to save Orphea. Big hook into the light bomb. Light bomb's going to go off first, not going to catch the Titus. Popping Odin for the armor and unstoppable. May goes down. Brightwing goes down. Oh, they can get through these minions and get that hook onto Odin. Oh, it looks like Zul'jin maybe? And they're doing a camp steal. GB's coming out to play the second game. Nice to see. And they do have turn-in as well. And boss if they want it. Looks like they're going to press their advantage and just get down keep wall.
Titus is caught.
Hooked. Dead.
And he does not get away.
Staggered kills. Staggered deaths, I mean. New York finishes his quest. So now are they going to try for their turn-in? I think the turn-in could really help the GBs at this point. Especially taking that boss away. You don't have to worry about throwing on it. 20s are up. They have a 2-level advantage. So, I mean, it's whatever they want to do.
Like they're split a little bit.
Oh, and June goes on to Deathwing. Eternal Feast is going down. Light Bomb goes out and misses. Big blast, though, from Deathwing. Leo goes down. Nice little juke by the Orthea. So that was a really good fight for the side of the Fallen Lords. I mean, going into a team down 20s.
Yes, I agree.
And now they got the
like
journey.
they've got web weavers.
I mean, bot, I don't think he's going to get super value. I like that Tychus is trying to kill the minions coming in. Definitely taking care of the
Brightwing's
back
hooked.
ones. Coming up.
Brightwing blinked away.
Well, they're playing it smart, clearing top. Going to get no value. They can just rotate to mid, clear that, and then deal with bottom. 20s for both teams now. I'll quickly go over 20s for the GBs. We have Cannonball, Master Hooker, Buried Alive, Eldritch Conduit, and Censure. What do we have for 20s for Fallen Lords?
We have Fairy Protector, Forest Medicine, Arrival of a God, Flash Freeze, and Can Do This All Day.
Oh, this should look dangerous.
Oh. Stitches
And we
goes
get
down.
crossed out.
Looks like
And
they're going to
running.
try and chase.
I think you're going to take the camp, and this is a really smart call. 10 to 7 of the kills. Keeps in trouble more on the side of the Fallen Lord. They are going on boss. I mean, honestly, if you're not going to compete, turn in. I would think, right? Just get your turn in so you have the Web Weaver pushing that lane.
I agree.
They can't really compete against it.
Yeah, Stitches isn't going to make it in time.
Oh, they do get Brightwing
Brightwing
though.
goes down.
New York's gonna go down. No, saved by Brightwing. Dead by Tychus.
Oh, no. Orpia also goes down.
Yes. Now they don't have turn-in. See, I think when they were taking boss, they should have just turned in their gems, right? Cleared the pockets, and then dealt with boss. You knew they were taking boss, so the turn-in would have helped you greatly.
Absolutely.
Big breath weapon. Stitches is walking in that fire. that's 3 down.
This team has destroyed a fort.
Boss
Boss
isn't
has no
healthy,
help.
but they have 46 seconds before Stitches is up. So if they don't do this, they're going to good damage. Oh, Deathwing goes the other way. Leoric goes down. Another stagger. Still fighting on 4. Right
Right
wing
wing
goes
goes
down.
down.
Skyfall's going to help do some damage. That should be the game.
Yep,
Good game.
GG's.
Domination by the Fallen Lords. Just getting that key. I think, for me, I'm going to have to say that I honestly feel when they knew the other, like the Fallen Lords were on boss and they didn't take that opportunity to turn in, that's what clinched their fate to lose this game. What do you think?
I would agree. It kind of snowballed.
Okay, so we have 87,000 for the Anduin player. Good job. 92 for the Brightwing. Really good. Let's look at some damage here. 92 by the Zul'jin. 83 by the Junkrat. 77 by the Deathwing. Good damage for the Deathwing. So, yeah, it was a really good game. Alright, so let me get myself back to here. Get us caught up with this and go to our map summary so you guys can see that. 100% agree with you, Johnny. I think the Spider-Bit turn-in could have helped save that success. This is my message from nobody important. Okay. So yeah, now we're just waiting for our winner to show up. So I'll put some music on while we wait for them to arrive. A really exciting series by the Fallen Lords. They definitely had the map, and they played it extremely well. I have
agree.
no complaints. Well, I do have that one complaint when it comes to how they played that last boss play, and that's only on the side of the GBs. And it's no diss to the GBs. I just, I would have been screaming, "Turn in your butts," because you're taking boss, and we'll just counter it. Oh, and we are joined by the captain, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Universe. Congratulations on the win, good sir.
I don't know if any of those are true, but thank you.
Hey, if I say it, it's true.
All right. How you doing?
I am super excited. Doc had taught me a new word. Now that you can't be excited anymore, you got to be super excited. So, really super excited about your win. Really good domination. How's the team feeling?
Pretty good. Yeah, we're feeling pretty good. Fun match. We got to do a little bit of an unorthodox build there for the second game, and we lucked out in a couple of team fights and turned it around at the end there. That was cool.
Are you surprised? I'll get to the second match in a minute. Let's talk Braxis, right? Let's talk Braxis. Did you guys get everybody in the draft that you were hoping for? You played the map very dominantly, so I would assume yes.
I think so. I don't think we really had anything that was taken away from us with their bands so much, other than maybe the Lunara, but maybe not even necessarily that. But yeah, it looked like they had a couple target bands going there, and so. And but yeah, we got a draft that we liked, and it worked in our favor. It felt like.
Docket, any questions?
Yeah. So how do you guys keep up so well? Because you guys were like a well-oiled machine. You knew exactly what you were doing. Everybody was really on top of the calls. How do you maintain that? Like, how do you guys maintain your communication so well?
I think we're all pretty relaxed about it. We're all pretty much just having fun playing together competitively as a team right now. A bunch of us in this team have all known each other for a long time, so we played a lot of games together, and our voice comms are, we're just communicative in the voice comms, so it makes it pretty easy.
Very cool. Very cool. Congratulations, guys.
That first game, you guys came out really dominant. You didn't give up an objective once. How are you guys able to punish them as heavily as you did in that first game? Is it just that you were super comfortable with Brax's holdout, and it's a map that you enjoy playing, or was it your communications, your draft, or I mean, of course it was a combination of all. But if you could pick up one key factor that really helped set the domination that you showed in game one, what would it be?
I'd have to watch what happened more in the team fight because I was in the offlane that game, but it felt like we just as a team were really able to secure kills very well in the team fights. So I know there was like a big windfall that happened early in the game where we wiped almost like their full team in the team fight pretty quickly.
It was a 4 versus 4 camp invade from you guys onto them, and you wiped them. Beautifully done too.
It felt like we were able to take that and kind of snowball that for the rest of the game, as that's one of the most snowball-ish maps there are.
100% agree. And I liked how you guys ended it with the the boss and like the channel. I mean, if boss takes down keep and you have 100% Zerg wave, it's really hard to defend against it. I mean, I give GB credit. There was the one in the bottom lane where you had the 100% Zerg wave, and they stopped that Zerg wave literally in the middle of the map and just laid waste to it until you guys started coming down. But that last one just pushed its way to gold for you guys.
Yeah, felt pretty good though. But yeah, that was you never know. They had a good draft on that one too. But they were jumping on me after the initial team fight wasn't working out. They were trying to catch me in rotations, and with Varian you can do that pretty easy. So they got a couple of those secured kills on me. So definitely could have turned, but we were able to hang on for that first game win.
Excellent. All right, so let's talk Tomb of the Spider Queen. Great map. I thought it was back and forth. I mean, I thought there was only 1 point in the entire match that I thought was a throw, right? You guys played well. They were picking you guys off. You guys were picking them off. It was back and forth. It was a great fight. And then when you guys killed Stitches near the end, they went for boss. You guys went for boss, and Dockett and I were saying because they can't engage on you, they should have turned in their spider butts, so they would have had Web Weaver to help slow down the boss, do some damage, or even just give them that opportunity. And they kind of floated outside of your area until you guys took boss, and then you guys just literally pushed the core. I mean,
yeah, it felt like, and this is pretty particular to Spider Queen. It felt like the boss was the complete crux of the map and who won, because we initially got back into that game when we were down almost like a level and a half, almost 2 levels. Yes. I think a boss fight. If I'm not mistaken.
Your first boss steal was beautifully done. You came in there, you separated them, and they had no choice but to run away. You got some kills, you got the boss, and I think you got a Web Weaver turned in shortly there afterwards.
I think we did. So that was where we kind of I felt like, we initially got back into the game there, and then we were out of the game again, and then that final fight we were able to start the boss, and instead of turning in, they came to engage us. It probably would have been maybe beneficial to turn those in first, just to have the initial, or that extra pressure on the lanes. But,
okay, so sure.
I see at the heat of the moment, just trying to get on it when we were. I don't know if we were both 20 at that point. We probably were.
They could have went boss at 20. You guys were 18, and I was really surprised you engaged on them, and I think you caught them by surprise. You got a pick that got you closer to 20, and then you guys worked your way up to boss. That's when you got the Stitches kill and went to boss.
Yeah, I think that probably could have changed some stuff if they had turned their gems in and had those waves going against the boss. Probably could have turned out differently, because essentially, if nothing else, it would have just been a wash, and there would have been a wipe of so many heroes, and they probably would have been in the game, and it would have been elongated for another 2 to 5 minutes or so. So hard to say, but I think we were fortunate. We were just able to team fight and
explain the reason for the Deathwing pick. Like, I like Deathwing, so I mean, honestly, I'm not asking in a negative way at all.
Yeah.
Right? Super excited about Deathwing. But how did you guys feel that what kind of presence he would bring onto the map, right?
Well, we kind of felt like they were going after we saw. I want to say they had the trap rat out first, and I feel like he was like, oh, we can go Deathwing into this because none of that will matter to me. So, because like the Stitches can't hook a dragon. So
no, great body for that.
Yeah. So since he can't hook a dragon, he decided to go with it, and it worked out.
Any concern when you saw the Orphea being one of the best Deathwing counters in the game?
Definitely at the start of the game when he was dancing all over Deathwing, or she was dancing all over Deathwing, it was a little concerning. But we were able to just kind of move around a little bit. It was definitely an unorthodox game. It was like constant rotations to try and mitigate that, and we were able to hang on.
Well, Docket, anything you'd like to ask or add about Game 2?
No, I thought that it was an excellently played game. It was like Spar was saying, it was so back and forth, and that final play really just sealed the deal. And I'm impressed.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I was also absolutely terrible in the last game. We went 0-6. It was great.
And who were you playing?
I was Brightwing.
Oh, okay. Oh man, I thought some of your Brightwing plays were really good. You did get caught, but I mean, when you juked the crap out of Stitches with that hook, I mean, I was like, we were just laughing to ourselves, right? He thinking you're going towards your camp and you were going towards turn-in, right? He had no clue where you were.
Yeah. But,
so you had a lot of nice Brightwing plays. Great healing. You saved your team quite a bit, so good job, man.
Appreciate it. But yeah, well, it was a fun match. I appreciate you guys for casting it, and GBs really were fun to play against.
Well, that'll lead us into our next chapter, and I will let you do shoutouts and let you go and celebrate and enjoy with your team.
Sure. Thank you. Shout out to both of you for picking up the cast and giving people an opportunity to see the game. And I know a lot of people check it out. And shout out to NGS putting it together. Shout out to my team for always showing up and having fun. And shout out to GBs for being good competition. And we look forward to seeing them in the playoffs.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait to see what you do with the playoffs coming up. Maybe I'll try to sneak another one of your games if I'm able to before playoffs start.
Sure. Yeah.
Again, congratulations to you and your team. Tell them from the casters, we thought it was a job well played and a win well earned. You guys definitely deserved it, and you showed you deserved it. So congratulations. Enjoy your evening, and be safe.
Thanks again to both of you, and take it easy.
Take care.
Bye.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll play some music here. Turn down a little bit. All right, Docket, let's give some final thoughts on what we thought of the night. What are your thoughts?
I love being here. I really enjoyed it. I love watching the way other people play because I think it's just fascinating seeing how other teams work together. And it was really cool seeing, for example, like the really coordinated Stitches plays with the hooks and the traps. I thought that was really, really good. I also really enjoyed the final plays of each game. I thought that they were very well executed, and I don't know, I think that the Fallen Lords really got it.
Awesome. Okay, everybody. Well, with final thoughts from Docket, my final thoughts, I mean, I learned a new word. I learned that I can't just say excited, I have to say super excited now. Just quickly, looking at my schedule, I am casting tomorrow night. I'll be casting Phoenix Rising Zircon versus Gen M Esports. That'll be 10 o'clock Eastern. So that would be 7 o'clock Pacific, with all time varying in between. I hope I see you guys there. I really want to thank you for staying tuned for the matches tonight. I thought they were really exciting. Good job to the Fallen Lords. Thanks for the follows, for those who follow. Other than that, I think Docket and I are going to get ready to go play our game tonight. So I thank you for tuning in and staying with us for the Thursday Throwdown. Love you all. Take care. Please stay safe. And As always, peace. We're out.